Top 10 exciting Ghanaian directors to watch. Blaise Bazaoule. Blaise is a visionary director who has shown to have a firm grasp of stories he tackles and decides to tell. His film The Burial Kojo was a mesmerizing visual feast that told a Ghanaian story in a way that has never been told before. His work on Beyonce's Black is King garnered much praise at home and worldwide, perhaps the most successful Ghanaian director yet. He is next taking the helm of the remake of The Color Purple for Warner Brothers and Amblin Entertainment, which is owned by film legend Steven Spielberg.
Monari Bobale Kiwitala Omwekwe Tugola.
Abu Idris. Abu is perhaps the most hands-on of the new school of directors. His films have a certain momentum to them that always crescendos into an audacious finale, as seen in his recent horror thriller, #. His next two projects, Terminus and The Agency, will star massive talents like Beverly Afaglo, Joseph Ochiman, and Kobina Sam, amongst others.
Not an option. Look for them and kill.
There's a saying in my local language which says, "Abofradi obia ibipeng, neso penyindi obia nyebida." I'm going to tell you kids about
Kofi Che, hailed as having the makings of young Steven Spielberg. Kofi Che is a Ghanaian filmmaker who tells stories that highlight the beauty and inspiration that can be found within the unpresented people, topics, and events of the Ghanaian society. His first film, Beautiful Mind, which starred Ajite Anand, tackled mental health issues, while his sophomore feature, 95, took us back to the olden days to tell the story of a childhood friendship. His next film, Hiba, promises to be his most personal film yet and based on a true story.
See some boys, don't rob the school.
Oh, have you seen my love? I searched the highest mountains and deepest valleys.
Pascal Aka. From music videos to high concept films, Pascal Aka does it all. Having learned his craft in Canada where he grew up, Pascal Aka came back to his roots with one thing in mind: film. At the onset, he directed hits music videos and came into the game with Interception, a fast-paced action film starring John DeMello. As a meticulous filmmaker, Pascal Aka took few years to craft his opus, Gold Coast Lounge, a beautiful love letter to the colonial era expressed in poetic Ghanaian language and presented in black and white to complete the noir effect. The film has garnered praises across the world and won several awards. Whatever he has coming next, consider as exciting. Kwabena Jansa. Kwabena Jansa made his presence known to the world when his debut feature film Azali was released. The film went on to become the first Ghanaian film to be put for the Academy Awards consideration, although it surprisingly wasn't selected. His gritty approach to storytelling and visual style makes him fresh and exciting filmmaker to follow. His next film, set to be a boxing film, has already set the film community ablaze since it was announced. Dachi Hene Ababio. Dachi Hene Ababio got everyone's attention when promotion began for his freshman TV series, Papers, boasting a stellar cast of up-and-comers, a fresh voice, and a storyline that represented the Kumasi youth. All seemed in place for another classic TV series in the vein of Things We Do for Love. Unfortunately, the series has still not been released yet due to a few setbacks, but what has been released so far is very exciting.
This film is big, very big. The first Ghanaian film to be on Netflix. And with you as my lead character. What's that your name again?
Joseph Clef Aboa. Joseph Clef Aboa is quietly becoming a very prolific young filmmaker within the Ghana film industry, with hit shows like Till Sunset and the recently released Momo Joints. Joseph is clearly inspired by other Ghanaian classics like Taxi Driver. Whatever he has planned for the future, it is sure to keep us entertained. David Masterwill. Starting as a documentary filmmaker and then switching to narrative features, this Canadian-trained Ghanaian filmmaker is poised to set the screens on fire when his forthcoming musical, A Dream to Die For, releases sometime in the near future. Jumik Anderson, a filmmaker with an eye for the hidden beauties of the world. Jumik has set himself apart as filmmaker with a unique voice. He made his debut with the short film Running and just recently mesmerized the world with Magibo. His venture into filmmaking is one of the highly anticipated.
And that was how our world ended. That was how my journey began.
Elenyo Gbemesa. Enyande Cho Patu Project Anwa.
M. Saibu, self-taught, wildly imaginative, and freely experimental. M. Saibu came into the Ghanaian scene with 2017's The Northern King, which was praised for his district visual, while his follow-up was disappointing. It is his next film that promises to be the game changer in the industry. Taking on science fiction for the first time in our industry is a step that was greatly being praised. When the first trailer for Adam the First was released, it signaled a paradigm shift in the trajectory of the Ghanaian film industry. We hope that it delivers to the excitement it has caused.